Hi everyone, Jennifer here. One of the most highly requested videos I get is how do you take care of yourself as a busy mom? I have received this question from so many women, and I think there is really no other kind. We are all so busy, particularly with small children. If you have a new baby and you're a first-time mom and your schedule is completely thrown off because you're sleep deprived and suddenly you have this little person that you have to look after and all of your needs come, I mean, not even second place, probably like third or fourth place after the husband and the dog. And then there's people with more than one child, like myself. I have a toddler and a baby. And listen, I hear you. It's amazing, but it's also so exhausting. And I'm just being honest. It's exhausting. At the end of the day, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, how did I get through this day? Not to scare any of you who don't have children yet, because it is literally the best thing in the world. But it is hard to find time to take care of yourself. Now, you'll go on the internet and you'll read a lot of articles that state the obvious, like go treat yourself to a manicure or a massage, go on date night with your husband, go out with your girlfriends. These are obvious things. But today I wanted to talk about things that aren't so obvious. And I also think that you shouldn't equate taking care of yourself with going out and spending money on a service. I think the problem with the advice of, treating yourself to a manicure once a week is that it implies that the entire week you run yourself ragged. And at the end of the week, you get to treat yourself for an hour to a manicure or whatever it is that you're treating yourself to. And what I like to do is think about taking care of myself every single moment of the day. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then it's going to be very hard to take care of everyone in your family, like you know that you have to do. So this is all very abstract. What am I talking about? Here's an example. Let's just discuss meal times right now. So whether you are eating by yourself or with your baby in the high chair, with your toddler, with your teenager, with the entire family, I think it's so important to make every single mealtime special. Because as busy moms, I know that a lot of us do not make mealtime special. We don't even eat lunch usually, and sometimes we just pick food off of our toddler's plate after they're finished. It's just a throwaway. But mealtime is so important to nourish yourself and to nourish your soul, I find. So just try this out, okay? Let's say it's lunchtime and you have had a crazy day. Turn on some beautiful classical music or whatever does it for you and set the table beautifully, even if the kitchen is a complete disaster. Okay, forget about that for just a second. Even if the dishes are piled in the sink and there's stuff all over the countertops, clear the kitchen table. Put down a placemat, put down your nice dishes, plate your food beautifully, even if you're just eating a sandwich and a salad or macaroni and cheese, whatever it is, make it look nice on your plate. Put some flowers on the table, even if you only cut a geranium blossom off of the pot outside and put it in a recycled baby jar, like I've done here. And place it by your food. Now, when you're eating, even if it's only for 5 minutes, sit there with good posture, listening to the music, in the moment, eating your food. Don't worry about the dishes. Don't worry about the mess in the living room. If you're with your children, be present with them. If you make the space directly around you beautiful, it's kind of like you're the lily blossom in a muddy pond. If you get into the habit of doing that, that is looking after yourself. That's taking a moment. We just get so crazy in our head thinking, okay, I have to do the dishes. I have to start making dinner for tonight. I have to pick up my daughter from preschool. I have to clean the living room. I have to do the laundry. I have to work. I have to, you know what I mean. That we do not allow ourselves the time to just be still and be present and enjoy the small pleasures in life. So that is huge for me. So while you're having that lunch, you don't need to worry about the house being a mess. You're going to take care of that later. Just enjoy your lunch. Some other ideas. Let's say you're unloading the dishwasher. You know that you have to unload it. Nobody is going to do it for you. You've just got to do it. Rather than creating a dialogue in your head where you sort of get bitter with yourself and with everybody in the household that you have to do this again, play some beautiful opera music and just do it with relish. I think that's the key for us busy moms is we have so much to do, so much on our plates. The key is to relish every task that we have to do, even if it's the most mundane thing that you can even think of. Try to enjoy it and slow down. And even in those times where it's just like ridiculous, like you have a child tugging on your dress and the other one is crying and the dog needs to go out and like there's this explosion of puzzle pieces on the living room floor. Just stop, breathe, present moment again. You know, this is my mantra, present moment, present moment, present moment. And just be there with yourself. It's this whole idea of wellness and getting rid of all the anxiety that goes along with the dialogue that goes on in our head all day long about how much we have to do and who's relying on us and we're not taking care of ourselves. I have so much more I want to say on the subject, but I just wanted to touch on that. If you can turn the mundane moments of your day or the frantic moments of your day into peaceful moments, beautiful moments, that is a great way to take care of yourself. So try to look at it as an integral approach to every moment of your day rather than wearing yourself out and then treating yourself once a week to something. Thank you for joining me on the Daily Connoisseur. I'll see you soon.